What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? This is Guardian TV. And of course, today is a special day, special because we have some of the biggest stars out of Africa. I'm talking about ex-housemates of Big Brother Naija Season 6, Shine Your Eyes. We got Emmanuel, we got Angel, and we got Cross on the show. So what's the most shocking thing so far?
Nothing is surprising to me. I did gallant, so everything that I've been saying is like fair enough. I already predicted it. So nothing really, honestly. The only thing that kind of shocked me was people thinking that I had like some form of enmity with Sasuke.
Okay.
I was like,
And there was nothing like that?
it was nothing like that. She's my guy. So yeah, I think that was the most shocking thing for me. And people trying to pit us against each other. So yeah, definitely that.
All right. So, Cross, Angel says she predicted the outcome, coming from the house. Did you see that coming for yourself?
Predicted?
The outcome when you came out of the house, the reception.
Oh, definitely not.
Did you feel-
100% no. On God, I didn't see that coming. I was shocked because I remember a conversation I was having with Angel sometime a couple of weeks ago, saying about you don't really know. She was saying you don't really know what's happening. I was telling her you don't know what's happening outside. So she was talking about, fans and how big is it and all this. I was like, don't talk about those things because we don't know what's happening outside. So please just allow what's outside be outside and let's focus in here. So literally, I remember the conversation and the past 3 days, I think she was right, 100% because I didn't know what I was coming to because this whole thing is new for me. I'm the most normal. I like to walk on the street. I like to do whatever I want to do. I like to party, turn up, do whatever I want to do. And nobody should just come into my space. So coming out and I'm seeing all this love and all this thing and I'm like, this one really, really choked. So I'm trying to understand what's going on, taking it step by step to process everything one by one. But at the end of the day, I guess it is what it is and I can't really, really complain. So I just have to, take it step by step. So, yeah.
So what's the most shocking thing for you outside the house?
Shocking thing. Honestly, the fact that some people think I really went there with strategy. That one shocked me one-on-one because you don't see me. I look like a person with organized strategy. It's really, really difficult for me because I will eventually fail in that strategy plan. I can't go 1 week or 2 weeks doing something that I'm not, so I'll fail. So that shocked me, people thinking that. Then secondly, I was hearing a lot about, me being a player, playing everybody. And I'm like, I'm not a player, I'm the victim here. Those girls were playing me, to be honest. So I don't think how I was playing. So, but yeah.
So we'll get to that in a bit. So Emmanuel, what was life for you before BBN?
Life for me was fair enough. I mean, after I finished school, civil engineering, I fell in love with modeling. It became a lifestyle for me, and then I needed platforms to, push myself in the industry. So I went into pageantry, Mr. Nigeria 2019. I got that, and then that gave me automatic ticket to Mr. Africa International, and God willing, I got that one too. Then I started off my businesses as well, the body lab, the hair lab. So I was quite, busy with things then, modeling and businesses, and I needed a bigger platform to, showcase myself and expand and explore. So basically, life for me has been all about chasing the money and just keeping things cool and staying focused and of course, business, and modeling as a lifestyle, yeah.
So all these things you just mentioned, is any of them going to change right now, considering your new status?
No, nothing is really going to change. The only thing that's going to happen is an improvement and, of course, expansion and, of course, more successes because I've always been doing different things before I even got in. I even had I had a foundation, Ime Foundation, which is a platform for me to give back to the society, scholarships for kids and for the disabled and the elderly as well. So with this platform, I know, of course, now I have a wider stage to do the things I love doing. Modeling as a lifestyle, my businesses, real estates, and of course, my charity program. So that's it for me.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of exhausting because I had said before that outside of the house, I'm pretty to myself. And I think in the house, a couple of times people saw that I would just go into my shell and people thought I was just in a bad mood, but most me like it was me just going back into my space. So it was mentally hard, especially since I was like the second youngest, adapting to, you know, I mean, like majority of my friends are older, so it wasn't really about their age. It was more like they were strangers and, you know, social anxiety. So it was hard, but I think for the most part, anytime I had a bad day, luckily I would have my diary sessions with Big Brother. So it was me just ranting and Big Brother would reassure me and everything. So yeah, my mental state was okay. There were some points where I didn't feel like myself, but for the most part it was, I mean, I'm out here and I'm not mad, so it was good. Trying times, but we thank Jehovah.
Okay. So, Chris, same question for you. How's that, you know, mentally dealing with staying in one place? I mean, staying without your phone for how many days? How's that for you?
It was kind of difficult. I was like, honestly, trying every single day, because going in there, you never really know what you're expecting. Anybody that tells you that they prepare, they are mentally, they are ready, bullshit, they're not. It's a different ballgame entirely, because when you get in there, you don't know the mates you're meeting, you don't know the girls, the guys. So everything is hitting you different kind of condition, and you're just trying to adjust, because these guys and girls are from different backgrounds, different personalities, different cultures, and you're trying to adjust your personality with them to make sure that you guys don't fall out. So during that process again, you're trying to like keep yourself cool-headed. So it was very difficult, honestly, especially when I walked in and I saw a lot of guys, you know, tall, buff, you know, nice-looking guys, and I'm like, what is this, a competition of like sexual show or something? Then the women came in, I was like, bruh. So in my mind, I was like, okay, definitely, this is something that I have to be in my A game, you know, make sure that I'm myself 100%. So keeping that and always trying to keep myself, you know, focused, I just had to like keep reminding myself, Cross, you are the boss. Just keep doing what you do. Just love yourself and just be happy. And just when money comes, do whatever they need to do. When night comes, do whatever you need to do and go to bed. Just be happy at every given time. So that was pretty much how I had to cope with my mental state.
All right. Talking about the girls, how to come there.
Yeah.
All right. So you seem to have you know, a cross attraction, right?
Okay.
There was Sasuke at some point.
Okay.
There was Angel at some point. So what was really happening? Because we want to, you know, get it from your own point of view, because we're seeing different things outside.
You guys can see different things outside because the cameras are always rolling 24 hours. So you guys.
Because there are some parts we don't see, right?
Oh, some parts. Okay, I guess so. Yeah. Well, I guess the parts you didn't see are pretty much the part that I'm pretty much telling them exactly what I'm, you know, feeling at every given time in my life at that particular time. Both of them are amazing. Sasuke is an amazing lady. She's doing her own thing. Angel too, you can see she's an amazing lady. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, we're all having a good time. And I kind of, you know, you people should understand, when you're in a confront, like in a space, there's a boy, there's a girl. Eventually, you guys see each other every day. You guys are bound to cut closer and closer and closer. And you guys can have, you know, one or two attractions. Sometimes the people cannot really mean it, or you can't really know that, because at the end of the day, you don't know what's in people's hearts. Do you understand? So you just need to just allow yourself know what's going on at every given time. So sometimes I don't know what is in your heart, and you can't know what's in my heart. So at the end of the day, whatever we are doing, just be honest with each other. So I think I was honest with everybody in that house as much as I can remember, because I don't like to deceive you in every given time, because that's very bad. So I was honest with everybody, told them what I needed, I told them what I was feeling at that time. And if you don't believe me, well, if you believe me, well, that was your business.
So you would say you were confused?
Confused? No, I wasn't confused.
Okay.
Confusion? No, I wasn't. Totally not.
Because I remember one of your diary sessions, we were talking to Big Brother, you
Okay.
told him you couldn't pick between Sasuke and Angel, and, you know...
In what particular term?
You said something about there were like so many girls, and Angel and Sasuke, the ones, you know. So he was telling you, he that goes to the market with so get confused at the end of the day. Do you remember that?
I think what you're trying to say is when I was thinking if I was going to be the veto power holder for a
No,
game.
not that. You were talking about your crushes in the house that you mentioned, Angel, then Sasuke, and...
Okay.
But anyways, let's
No,
just
the
go
house
on.
makes you forget certain things.
Right.
Well, if that's the case, I guess maybe at that time I was confused because maybe at that particular time Sasuke was giving me a vibe that was quite, electrifying, and maybe Angel was still giving me a vibe that was very, very nice as well. So maybe I was confused. Perhaps I was.
So out of the house, are there any prospects?
Out of the house?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
For either
or any of them?
Either.
You people keep forgetting that it was not just Sasuke and Angel in that house. There were many other women in that house.
But you weren't attracted to them much.
I was. It's just that their own game, the whole situation did not allow me, pursue much as well.
Okay.
You understand? But honestly, I don't think I'm going to really pursue anything, because right now I'm trying to focus on me, and I know they are trying to focus on themselves as well. So if in the future anything was to happen, why not? I'm open, because at the end of the day, them. They are like the best people. I really care about them. I really do care about every one of them. So if eventually we work in the same space and things happen, fine. But right now, I don't think I'm looking for anything at all. I just want to keep going and building my thing for the future. That's it.
All right, nice one. So Ima Rose, hashtag Ima Rose. Have you seen your online in-laws when you came out? Did you see how did you feel about that?
I saw my family members. I even heard I have a baby.
You have a baby, really?
Emily. Oh my God.
Well, how was that for you when you came out? You saw that, this thing you had with Liquor Rose is really popular out here. People are supporting it.
How did I feel? Well, I kind of expected it though, because it's not like I was doing so much in the house. I wasn't so active with every person in the house. I mean, we both spent a lot of time in the house, bags, eating. I mean, we did that. So it was obvious that things like coming out to see that was going to happen. And when I came out, I saw like, okay, but the situation now can't big past the time we anticipate. Well, no, let's see how it's going now. But we are all good. Both of us are good. We're stable, and we both know what we want. So it's not like it's a distraction for us. I mean, there's never been a distraction for us even in the game. So coming out here, I mean, it's time for us to actually achieve what we wanted to do with the platform. So it's not a distraction for us. It's just like, okay, this is happening. No problem. We know what's going on between us. So let's focus on what we came to do.
Now, would you think your relationship, made you come far in the competition?
I don't know, honestly, because it was how do I put it? It was a two-way situation where we support and push each other. And when you're in the house, you can't really tell what's going on out there. I mean, certain people were evicted at some point. Were like, we thought these people would get to the finals. So it was like I was following the game as far as I could go. I wasn't anticipating anything, but of course, I hoped to get to the finals. So me getting to the finals, I don't know if it's from her side or it's from my side or it's just the situation at hand. So I can't really place an answer to that question.
Now, the Imaru's relationship would have lots of pressures outside the house. Pressure to be together, pressure to, want to take pictures together, go on vacations. Are you prepared for that? I'm
used to pressure, and it cannot actually... So I'm the kind of person that doesn't just flow with the wave. If I need to get something done, if everybody wrong, go this side. I understand that what I want to do that side, and there they go. So the pressure and everything, I'm kind of used to it. It's not my first time coming out, in the lights. Mr. Ideal, Nigeria, Mr. Africa International.
But there was no Liquor Rose there.
Well, the other situation that could have been pressure for me, but then I knew what I wanted and I still got it done. So this is not pressure for me.
No, what I'm asking is, seeing the fact that you guys are both superstars now,
okay,
and people would want to see you guys in a certain light. Are you ready for that kind of life, relationship-wise?
Relationship-wise, well, we both know what we have, and we are not letting the media or our supporters force us into something we're not ready for at that time. So we're just taking a step at a time. Okay. So I'll say we are dealing with the pressure very well.
Okay. Angel, you seem kind of cold. What's happening?
What?
You seem kind of cold and...
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you in the house, you were kind of close to every guy, right?
Yeah.
Except Boma, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your
yeah.
What really? Can you just take us to what really happened with Boma in the house?
Nothing exactly happened. Well, I mean, everybody watched it, so it was a situation where we got in an argument, And I had said before that it's normal to get angry. I mean, you're a human being. But it's certain insults that you say when you're angry, and I think, oh, you've had this in your heart all this while. So yeah, we got in that argument, and he said a lot of deep things, and that was just the end. It doesn't mean that there's beef. I'm not beefing anybody in the house. It's just you stay on your side while I'm here. So nothing. It is what it is.
All right. So out of all the guys in the house, who did you really like the most?
That's an interesting question.
Me see must do.
Let me see what's there.
Big Brother.
Except Big Brother. You have to like Big Brother.
Out of all the guys, who I liked in the house was the guy by my left. So cross. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So is there like anything building up outside the house?
Not exactly. I feel like there's a lot of pressure to, fall into something that we're both, unsure of. Is there like going to be, is it going to potentially happen? I do not have an answer to that because we haven't really, gotten the time to talk and figure out whatever is happening. So yeah, I do not have an answer for that actually because I don't know and I don't think he knows either.
So what's next for you guys going forward as we wrap up?
Like I said, I've always been a lover of modeling. I mean, I'm also a lover of entertainment. So of course, modeling as a career for me and as a lifestyle for me will keep going, and my business as well, body lab and hair lab. So I'll just expand and take it as far as I can within Nigeria and of course across Africa. Then my charity program to empower the disabled and of course give out scholarships to kids. I mean, giving back to society basically. And then of course real estate comes in. And any opportunity I see positivity and possibility, I'm going for it basically.
All right. So Angel, what's next for you going forward?
I have like a lot in store. I have my book launch, which is probably going to happen this year or early next year. I'm looking towards opening a salon and a spa. I'm looking into going into real estate as well, basically owning an apartment complex. A mental health blog, because like I said, I don't think we have that conversation enough. And there's a lot of stigma attached to, having that conversation. So I'm interested in, like basically having a safe space or creating a safe space rather, where people can like share their experiences, since I have done that on the show. And that brings me to my mental health charity plan. So mental health, taking care of your mental health is kind of expensive. You have your therapy, you have your drugs. So it's basically me starting a charity organization where people can donate to the cause and, finding people that need the help and just giving them the free help that they need. So there's my mental health charity, film school as well, because I'm looking to be a creator. I want to be a film creator. So I'm looking to go into film school next year. And there's also the working with brand team as well, because obviously it's part of the job. In general, just call me business tycoon, because I'm going to be in literature, I'm going to be in art, because I paint as well. I'm going to be in art and I want to be an art curator. So I'm going to be in real estate, I'm going to be in entertainment. So, just shine your eye.
All right. So Cross, where are we going to be seeing you?
You're seeing me now.
Where are we going to be
where?
going forward?
Literally, I promise you, you're just gonna see me all over, man. I promise you, that's literally what's gonna be. My fitness brand, Cross Protein Shake, my fat burners, my pills, and apart from my Cross Fitness, I'm literally gonna go more into health. So, biotics for nails and everything in total. So the restaurant, Gem House, also want to push it as far as possible. See how I can put more out there. And the crossover night, I'm literally going to see how I can push it in every city across the world. In Africa, South Africa, Ghana, Cape Verde, and France, Dubai, all over. And my hyping thing as well, music as well. I think I have something coming up with Ajapota, which I did earlier this year. Ajapata 22. You know, so literally my businesses, and honestly, the reason why I'm doing all these things is because of I know how far I've come from, and I know where I am going to. So, and my mom is my biggest fan, and my mom is my biggest fan, and I'm hers as well. And I know she has a ministry, and I really want to support her in her ministry to make sure that ministry goes as far as possible. So everything is mostly for my family at the end of the day, because I really want her ministry, because I know what she has taught me. She taught me all about love. And if her ministry taught me this, I believe her ministry can teach more people all about love, because at the end of the day, we need love in our lives, and I believe God is love and love is God. So that's pretty much it for me.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. All right, guys. So it's been an interesting conversation. We had fun with some of the top 6 finalists of Big Brother Naija Season 6, Shine Your Eyes. Emmanuel, Angel, and of course, Cross. So it's amazing to see what goes on from here. And of course, we'll be rooting for them and seeing what they do outside the house. Thank you, guys. It's been the Guardian TV. Shemaine Man, Sonny Jacob. Take care of yourselves.